stream.
They're obviously running a bit late.
Yeah. And hello
That's what it
everyone.
is.
You are here as our guinea pigs because I need to see if Twitch is struggling again.
Please understand.
Please understand.
We will not be progressing the main story stuff until the other guys come here because that's what we're here doing.
Yeah, just buying equipment and stuff. Probably playing, God, karaoke or mahjong.
Yeah, I was gonna say he'll be happy because he can go fuck around in the meantime.
Yeah.
So you're doing game capture this time?
Yeah. Just.
Yeah, looks 60 FPS, no problems to me. Jump into the actual game.
Yeah, looks good. What the fuck happened last time?
I have no idea, dude. I couldn't tell you.
Oh yeah, I should probably say that we're live now.
It was working fine one stream before as well.
Live with pre-banter and equipment
Equipment hunting.
Alrighty. Yep.
Okay.
Actually, one more karaoke song.
What are you gonna play now?
I don't know. I want to see what's here because I went straight from Mechanica last time. The future dream, the machine gun kiss. Sure.
Oh boy.
This one's my jam.
I guess we're gonna find out now if Tidu's actually any good at rhythm games.
I'm really not. Ah.
Someday I'm gonna force him to play DJ Max Respect V.
Jesus Christ, that Ichiban. Ah!
Ooh, here comes budget.
Yeah. Ah. This is more difficult than I expected.
This is great. It feels like it's the fucking opening of an anime.
It is.
Hello.
Hello. Ah, shit.
Hi, Sal.
Hey, Zal.
How goes it?
We're fine. We were waiting for you guys, so I decided to start.
Good. No, you didn't.
I mean, it's below 70%. That's a C.
No, that's a D, actually.
Oh, fuck off.
D for dunce.
These get degrees.
D's get degrees. That's true, they do.
Hustle Boutique. What the hell is that? Actually, is there anything in here? Hello, dude.
Who are you? This park used to have all sorts of playground equipment, but apparently got removed due to safety concerns. Now there's nothing left to take. I miss the sound of kids running around and playing here.
Oh yeah, slides killing children. A story as old as time.
God forbid people actually tell their children, hey, maybe you don't go down that metal slide that's been in the hot blaring sun all day.
Yeah. I burned my ass off one of these as a kid, I remember. It wasn't even because it was hot outside, it was because of friction.
Yeah, that too. That's the other thing you can run into. And you don't just run into those with metal slides. You can have that happen with bad plastic ones as well.
That's true, that is true. Just a second. I'm checking the Twitter. Just to make
How
sure.
was your weekend, Sal?
Yeah,
It
that
was a bank holiday here, so 4-day weekend.
Ah, I thought you worked at a manufacturing facility.
No.
You work
I
in a
work for
bank?
Not exactly a bank. I don't know if you guys have them stateside. It's called a building society.
No, I don't know what that is.
So it's basically like a mutual. So we have no shareholders. If you have a mortgage with us or if you have a saving account with us, you are a member and you reap the full benefits of any profits that we have.
Wow, I kind of wish we had something like that here in the States.
But they're pretty neat. Like I said, they're decent to work for because obviously there's no shareholders. There's no
Okay,
actual
hold on,
fear of.
teacher. Stop. You don't have to
Okay.
buy equipment for everybody, just Ichiban.
Nah, everybody gets. They're my boys.
That's fine.
Everybody gets it.
If I need money, I can.
Everybody!
If I need money, I can win more at Mahjong. That's not an issue.
That's fair.
All right.
You did kind of clean house at Mahjong, and that was medium tier difficulty too. So.
No, it was just okay. Honestly, I could do better.
Yeah, I know you could do better, but you still won.
Yeah. I mean, I discussed this with my fiance some time ago, but
You need to get a bite to eat. Hold on. Don't take the taxi. There's a place right around the corner you can grab a bite to eat.
yeah, I know. I just wanted to target, but the AI in Yakuza in Mahjong, at least in the newer games, cheats in your favor so much that you can feel it. Honestly, like
Oh,
it's not bad. It makes you feel like you're a good player and everything, but yeah, it's not a faithful simulation, I think. Or at least I get my ass handed to me by AI more often, like outside of these games.
I was gonna say, why would you order the recommendation?
Why not?
You can save more money by not ordering the recommendation, and you can get set bonuses. Why am I telling you this? You're the Yakuza player. You should know this shit.
No, I played 1, 2, and 0.
Oh wait, right, because I'm sorry, I keep forgetting those were completely different games.
Yeah. There's magic. Where is the pawn shop? That's the question. Distribution, pharmacy, chicken soul, love magic, conquest. Oh, I know. So, Void, how was your weekend on the other hand?
Oh, mine?
Yeah?
I spent a lot of it recovering from the side effects of the fucking vaccine, second dosage, and playing Monster Hunter Rise and Outriders.
Okay. That's fine.
Let me just suggest that if he who is watching this stream hasn't bought either yet, pick one. Pick one, and then leave it at that, is my comment. Otherwise, you are going to be overloading yourself with game content. I essentially have enough games to play right now to last me approximately until July or August. With how much attention and commitment they require is the best way I can think to put it.
Let's go.
False alarmist.
Quick.
It just hit me. We haven't really done a lot of side quests, have we?
Nope. Didn't come across them.
Ooh, dude, those side quests.
Yeah. There's one I'm thinking of right now that you haven't. Oh wait, no, we did that one because you did the quizzes. We did that one.
Oh, fuck
I don't
off.
think you. I don't remember if you can find Nancy this early. I don't think you get her until chapter 5.
We'll see.
Yeah, no, you don't get it later.
Oh, good frame rate drop.
What, the stream?
Let me. I'm gonna check and see if that was on stream.
The stream looks good, from what I see. Well.
No, it wasn't on stream. Okay, so it's just Parsec. Thank God.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lord.
Oh no, chloroform! Oh,
Oh no.
stop doing
Oh
this.
good, it missed.
Well, no mercy for that bullshit.
But mostly I've been focusing in a lot on Rise, and I hit credits on Tuesday. Well, first air quotes credits on Tuesday, and I got the, I guess, ending theme or something. One of the Wyverian gals sang a song.
Okay,
Nice.
level up.
Hell yeah.
What is... Oh yeah, so I was saying it on Twitter last night, but that Magnamalo fight is really, really, really good.
Magna, what now?
Magnamalo being the, I guess, flagship for the title.
Okay, so
The
it's
big lightning kitty.
so it's not a complete garbage like it was in Words. Gotcha.
No, absolutely not. Magnamalo felt like it was very carefully designed because there are a bunch of instant kill moments that can happen if you're not properly armored up and you're not dodging enough. And they are all very, very easy to dodge if you are managing, your iframes properly.
I see.
And I'm talking to somebody who was a longsword user, so between the backstep slash that I have, the obvious dodge roll, and using my spacing of where my slashes were moving me, the times that I died in
Oh,
the Magnamalo fight, they were all entirely my fault, and I had nobody to be mad at but myself.
I see.
It's not bullshit like the Zenajiva fight, which I think is cool, but not very deep or complicated.
Pansy seeds? What the hell is that? I mean, not the Xenojiva, but the big one that is basically just a stage fight.
Oh, Zora Magdaros?
Yes, that sucked.
Zora Magdaros is not, I wouldn't even really call that a fight. I would call that, I don't even know how to describe it. I don't really want to even bother describing it.
Okay, sure. Mysterious hobo. Now let's Tsujima.
Speaking of Monsters Rise, I have literally started it.
Oh no.
You
Go
literally
on.
started it today?
Go on.
Yep.
Oh, nice. How are you enjoying it?
Anything you would like to ask or know about to save you some minor inconveniences?
I'm fine for now. I'm just trying to figure things out for myself because, like I say, I've never really played World. Although I will say I took some screenshots of like the character I was making,
Mhm.
and I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect the screenshots to come out as higher quality as they did because I just realised that the makeup that I put on my character is a bit too
Garish?
not garish. It's just on my TV screen it didn't look as vibrant.
Yes.
It looked quite transparent,
Subdued.
which I thought, oh, it looked quite subdued. Which I thought, oh, that was fine. But then, like, I literally just posted one to Twitter, being like, "These are my monster hunters," and then it's like, oh, okay, right.
Paper plate.
Gotcha.
I mean, it's not like
Well, that's what happens with all TVs. I have that problem as well. Like, my TV is half my age, I think, now. So it truly could use a replacement. If I could
The
afford
best-
one.
Go ahead.
I
Oh,
don't
I
know.
see. You were posting those.
Yeah. So what were you saying, Void?
If you want the best proof that, oh God, again, Tidu.
Every time.
Tell
Tell the
if you
J-Hook
want the
kids.
best proof that there is some weirdness going on with Rise in terms of its translation from how it looks on the native Switch screen to how it looks on television. You just need to look at the loading screens because
Right.
when you play with it docked, you can't notice it that the loading screens is going for a certain type of aesthetic and effect. But when you play it handheld, those loading screens have a 3D effect going on where the
Ah,
clouds
right.
and other parts are layered above the artwork in the background, and it
Yeah.
is extremely subdued to the point of being invisible on television.
Right. Okay. That's
We're not
Weird.
an in, you know.
That's weird.
Respect.
Well, you want to know what else is weird is that I find certain means of controlling of the UI easier on handheld and the Joy-Cons,
Hey, mister,
but then I
ever since
find other
watching a
problems
movie,
with playing
we've
on
got some
handheld and
classic
Joy-Cons.
titles
Like,
in-house.
I think the best way to put it is that I fat thumb certain things when I'm on my Pro controller, and then I fat thumb other things when I'm on my handheld. So it's like, what's the best way to play this fucking game? I can't handle it.
I'm not gonna lie, I kept hitting Y every 5 seconds because some other game that Y does, and I can't remember. But yeah, hitting Y, so like chugging a potion, like oh, no, this is gonna
Oh
bite me
god,
in
don't
the
even
ass.
get me started on accidentally drinking potions or sharpening when I didn't mean to because of that fucking radial menu when you hold down the L.
Yeah.
And all I do is turn the fucking camera so I can see where the gathering point I'm trying to get is.
Radial menus are a menace, and we need to get rid of them.
And you can't turn it off. You can't custom. I would say probably the only real problem I have with Rise right now is that it needs a complete overhaul of the command remapping. And that's it. That's the only problem I have with it right now.
Even if it's just
Oh.
be a waste if they were left to be forgotten.
Because right now, for me, the R shoulder button is completely unused because I switched sprinting to be press L3, which I will never go back from again. That was probably one of the best decisions I made.
So that's why you opened up.
It also makes sheathing my weapon go faster as well.
But
But I would highly advise if you want to play more effectively with throwing it out and getting out of the way, because I did notice I wasn't lumbering around with my weapon as much as I used to.
This one's on the house.
The
Wow.
thing that I would do is I would like to remap it so that the radial menu is only active when I hold down the R shoulder button because I'm not using it for anything, and L is used exclusively
I might as well.
to expand the minimap so I can see where gathering points are. Or, I don't know, Capcom, just let me turn it on in the fucking full minimap that's in the bottom left-hand corner, because I can get a whatever. I'm annoyed that they made an unnecessary change from World, but I understand it because of it being on the Switch and the smaller screen.
Wait,
Mhm.
you're gonna watch too?
Of course. As a curator, I'm allowed to watch any film I want at any
Well,
time.
I just got into a vintage cinema, and this guy is about to show me some fucking exploitation movie or something about robots.
Sure, but do you know what's really about to happen here, Tidu?
Well, we'll see.
Well,
And before this becomes an inn where I can come to sleep.
We must show our utmost respect for those who brought these splendid works to life. I dare say that even blinking would be a waste of.
I forget, what movie are you watching? It's Robo Chef, isn't it?
Yeah, Robocook. Yeah.
Robo Cook.
You got Dune.
This place is weirdly comfy. Damn. I'm sleepy as hell. That guy was nice enough to let me in here. Don't fall asleep.
Dude, why are your chairs so comfy? This is a curse. The curse of snuggliness. They didn't even sub it, dub it. That's great, actually.
Like a feel of sword and shield.
This guy is my man, or my robot, I suppose.
I've been sticking with Longsword because it's what I know the best.
I'm a gunlance aficionado, but I only played Words, so.
I'm sleepy all of a sudden.
I want to clarify. longsword is what I can maximize for most damage with.
Oh god, what?
Play. Yep, time for a minigame!
Oh god! Test your reflexes by quickly pressing the display inputs.
Featuring the sheepy boys from Catherine.
Rams. Okay, inputs. 5 times. Alarm clocks, chickens will kill me. Take damage with wrong inputs. Okay. Moving it.
And we have our
That's
final member at last.
Hey,
Really boring movies get a rush move. Hey, hey.
You wanna listen about Beast Wars?
Well, we are watching a really boring fucking movie right now, so I guess this is appropriate.
Oh, come the fuck on.
Talk about it
You
for
don't have
5
to,
minutes.
you don't have
Now,
to
that's it.
shit on Beast Wars just because I like it.
You have to stop talking about Beast Wars at 4:35 EST.
I
Go.
I have no fucking idea what that is in human time.
5 minutes.
I just wanted to shit on you, don't worry. Beast Wars is fine.
I mean, you will fucking shit on me this Sunday, so whatever.
Yeah.
Why the fuck are you shooting the fucking sheep people from Catherine again?
Because I'm watching a really boring movie and I don't want to fall asleep.
I mean, yeah, that's me watching fucking Justice League in the cinema because I saw that movie when it came out, like an idiot.
That's condolences.
Yeah, it was bad.
I genuinely
not
feel
enough
bad
there.
for everybody who had to sit through the Whedon cut.
I feel bad for the actors for having to work with Whedon.
I
Yeah,
feel bad for Gal Gadot specifically.
Oh yeah,
Bad for
Jesus.
Ray Fisher specifically.
I feel sorry for Bryce, the Ray Fisher, because I've only finished watching the Snyder Cut, and Jesus Christ, they did him dirty. Whedon did him
I
dirty.
also feel bad for Michelle Trachtenberg, who probably could have had a more interesting and/or complicated career. Probably had she not been, I don't know, completely creeped out by Joss Whedon when she was a teenager.
I feel bad for every single woman who had to work with Joss Whedon at any point in their lives.
Yep.
What kind of aggravates us is that I'm kind of not surprised at this based on what people have told me what he's like at conventions.
Well, you've also heard that there's an inverse of problems going on with Nathan Fillion as well, right?
Oh no, God, no.
Wait, Kite 6?
Yeah, fucking Nathan Fillion is like apparently a gigantic asshole behind the scenes. Like,
Oh,
That's a shame.
yeah. The whole thing is that apparently on Castle he was quite insufferable, and may have been the same way on the set of Firefly as well.
oh.
Yeah. Don't.
Well, the lesson is don't like actors.
That was
Yes.
Or
Well,
famous
Well, the
people
lesson
in
is,
general.
I think, actually don't like anybody who tries to present themselves as wholesome and fun and friendly.
I'm just gonna shortcut this and say don't like anybody.
Oh, it's just
Yeah,
getting
that's a good idea too.
There's that
Yeah,
as
go
well,
fuck yourself, mute, you fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah,
it, you
fuck
move.
you, dude. Fucking furry.
I love the response to you fucking piece of shit is you fucking furry. That's where we're at. So yeah, anyway,
As
yeah,
Amano Pikami would say, family-friendly stream.
Yes. Yeah, sure.
yeah, well, you know, we are not a family, and we are definitely not friendly, but I guess it is family friendly.
Not bad.
Hey.
Good performance.
So,
So-
anyway,
That was pretty good, though. Guess it doesn't matter.
so since my 3 minutes of Beast Wars talk is still not up, finish the series. Fantastic watch. Go fucking watch Beast Wars, y'all. It's so fucking good. It's amazing.
How you finding Beast Machines, Buff?
Thanks for today, Mr.
I due to Easter, I have seen only one episode. It was not offensive. Here's the thing, I cannot say if it's bad or not, just because the first episode of that show is just setting up a bunch of stuff, and I have no idea what they're setting up.
All right.
it doesn't pay off at all.
Guys and gals,
He-
I will be
here's-
back in a minute, so don't worry. I need to take a piss.
So here's how the first episode of Beast Machines. Okay, I feel like this needs some fucking preemptive knowledge. Beast Wars ends with every single Predacon that's not Megatron being dead, either by them being idiots or because Megatron is a fucking psychotic asshole and he killed them. The only one alive is Waspinator, and that's because he's a comedic relief character, so he's still like, he basically stayed on Earth being busy being worshipped by monkeys and all that. And like, they go back to Cybertron, they got Megatron captive, like everyone else is dead, tarantulas, all that, and happy ending, blah 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 blah. So Beast Machine starts in like an undescript future from that.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
We're back.
Hey, Beast Machine starts in like an undescript future.
No.
Like everyone is trying to kill them, and I mean the entirety of Cybertron is trying to kill them. And like we start with Optimus, Cheetor, Rat Trap, and Black Arachnia, not being able to transform, not knowing how they got there, not knowing why everyone is trying to kill them, and basically not knowing anything. And they kind of like get together and escape the chase, and the episode ends, and that's it. So I have like
Sounds like my life.
no idea. I have no idea what the fuck is going on in that show yet. Because it seems like there's a lot going on, and I am not being told a lot.
You'll find out what's going on, and it's for even as a kid, I was like, this.
Well, that's how cliffhangers are, unfortunately.
And that's 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Aha, but there's a caveat. We're not actually talking about Beast Wars anymore. We're talking about Beast Machines.
I mean, do we wanna talk about Beast Machines? Because I every time I remember the way they did Rat Trap, and I get sad.
Yeah.
What, you don't like his wheels?
No, his wheels are from Beast Wars, and his wheels are great.
Okay, then I misremember shit.
Okay.
It's
I'm
more just
gonna
like what they do in character.
I'm gonna post a picture of Beast Machine's Rat Trap in the chat, and I want everyone to look at him and tell me I'm not wrong by thinking this is the worst looking Transformer to ever exist.
Oh, Jesus.
Yep.
He looks like fucking Scooter from Borderlands.
He does, doesn't he?
He
Yeah.
looks like a Scooter after a shit ton of meth.
Okay, now I have to
Oh.
say it. Give me a second, I'm checking this on my phone.
Or he looks like a Scooter after the events of Tales from the Borderlands.
Oh my fucking god! What did they do to my boy?
Yeah, so I've seen a lot of Transformers redesigns between series that are sequels to another series. This is the worst one I have ever seen.
yes,
It's
but
so
at least it's not.
fucking bad.
At least it's not reboot the Guardian Code.
His smile and optimism gone.
We don't
And
speak
like,
about that.
for context, this is Rat Trap from Beast Wars.
Do you mean
This-
legally distinct, not Code Lyoko?
All my 5 Code Lyoko stands like high five with me right now.
More like 5 head with you right now. High 5 head? Yeah, never mind.
Yes,
Alright.
because they have.
Wait, was
huge
one of the
foreheads,
characters named High Five?
yeah. No,
But they all had 5 heads.
Oh yeah, gotcha. Okay.
I mean it's a Canadian show.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
So what? Do all Canadian people have 5 heads now? Is that
Yes,
the new
they
lore?
do. You haven't.
I mean,
seen-
listen.
I've
it's
never
either-
seen a
it's
Canadian
either-
person.
It's either whatever the fuck happened to Code Lyoko characters, or it's you have to watch Marvin Mystery.
The only group I know of that comes from Canada is composed of an American, someone from the islands, and a leprechaun. So,
Wait, who the fuck is American among the best friends? What are we talking about?
Matt,
Hey.
of course.
He's not.
I know that's the joke, because Tidu continues to push this joke that I absolutely can't fucking stand.
He's such a
Are you,
stereotype.
are you afraid to admit that Matt is Polish?
Yes.
Yeah,
We do not claim him.
because the American can pronounce Kovalevsky better than he can.
I mean, also, unless you can
You
fucking
pronounce it better than he ever did. Right now.
I know. I know.
Unless,
The joke
unless
is
you
that
can
that's
pronounce the word,
shit.
unless you can pronounce the word naleśniki, you are disavowed from Poland.
Naleśniki?
Now, what word?
Naleśniki.
Not a cheeky?
Close enough.
You know what? That's better than what Matt did. Fuck it. You're in.
Okay.
It means pancakes, by the way.
It's almost like my exposure to anime and German and French when I was younger actually paid off in the end.
Yeah, he's Canadian. He should be overexposed to French.
Yeah, he should be overexposed to other languages, and yet the filthy Amerifad attempts to speak foreign languages or foreign words. Anyway, let's not turn this into another let's shit on Matt stream.
Why
I
not?
mean, it's not hard.
I know it's not hard, but I feel bad because it's like
Ha,
we're
fuck you.
pushing ourselves as discount or as dollar store SPFP. And
I'm
yet,
sorry, what the fuck happened to the guy wielding the giant hammer right now? Did he just fucking get drunk?
Yeah, he fell down rather back.
Listen, no, listen.
what?
We are like dollar store discount best friends, okay? We are not dollar store discount whatever the fuck Matt's channel is right now.
Oh, the flop house.
Yes, we are not that.
Yeah, because you know, I really hate how much traction that channel has lately because it's kind of the Watch Mojo of game analysis channel.
Oh god, you are not wrong and I am upset that you are right.
And you know what's even worse? That's an insult to Watch Mojo.
You know what? That's even worse, and the fact that you're not wrong.
Like, I've said this multiple times. I'm gonna say this again. What happened? That's a nice idea for a series. I'm down with that.
Yeah.
You should have not make it like a serialized once per week episode series. What the fuck were you thinking?
Where you're churning it out way too fast and putting in filler comments and jokes and unnecessary fluff language and making it boring as fuck. It was good when it was back to being like once a month, and now you turned it into whatever the fuck is your attempt to be Cinemassacre at this point,
Yeah.
and I can't fucking stand it.
Also, hey Mikawa, nice
Hey,
to see you
guys.
here.
What happened to Devil May Cry 2? It was made by nobodies. It came, I mean, well, I don't want to be mean to those guys. It was made by like inexperienced people. It came out, it was bad. No one liked it. The series moved on. Now,
Yes.
I just have said what he said in a 15-minute long video.
How are we supposed to
So he doesn't bother to go into like any of the more specific details, any of the like finer points of poor game design or anything like that.
It was
I mean,
bad management, and like I get that. That's always a story, but
I mean, here's the thing, like, sometimes it's a story, sometimes it's like, we know the story of Devil May Cry 2, and we've known it for like 15 years.
There is more meaningful commentary on the problems with Devil May Cry 2 in the fucking Best Friends LP of the DMC series than there is in that video that's supposed to be dedicated exclusively to
I mean,
DMC.
I'm gonna be real, there's more of a commentary on DMC2's problems in the joke clip that was them going up to the first encounter and just holding the shoot button and they won.
yeah.
How, you know what? I almost said the statement, how is Matt so bad at this? And then I stopped myself because I realized I already know the answer.
Damn, the other door's
I
locked.
mean, again,
This is a
it's...
dead end. This is
And
all
it,
of it.
I need everyone to know this. The best friends helped shape me as a human being, and I mean
Yes.
this unironically. They are the reason why I love Platinum. They have largely influenced my taste in both video games and media in general, because I have been watching them since high school, since 2012, and I have watched
since I
them.
started college.
Yeah, and I have watched them for a decade. Now, that being said, the reason why, and we're talking about Matt, and like,
Are we Metal Gear Solid
we're talking
here?
about. Are we seriously going for a Metal Gear reference?
No? Okay, close enough.
No, not quite.
I mean,
Actually,
you know what? This is subverting my expectations in a way that I am very happy with.
actually kind of shutting up while this is going on. I would like to keep this discussion going, but we're actually at the story part for a bit.
Oh, it is Metal Gear.
Okay.
Just remind me to go into it when
Yeah.
this cutscene.
Homeless snake.
We left off on I'll remember where we left off.
Well, how was your work, Boof?
It was good. Honestly, if I'm allowed, because I don't know if you guys went through your week, but my last week was really eventful in one way or the other, so I might go into that.
My week and Zhao's week was essentially, hey, we played Rise.
I mean, yes.
Did you fight did you hit credits yet, or what rank of Village Quest are you at?
Oh, I
Who the fuck are
barely
you?
scratched it because I was at.
Why
my
do you have such a
family,
deep
so,
voice?
you know.
Gotcha.
Why do you have a stun gun?
Okay.
But yeah, I got just to fucking since we like last spoke, I started Transformers Battlegrounds. I started which is a video game, by the way. I started Outriders. I started Monster Hunter Rise.
Oh, so you're in the same boat as me, as realizing you may have gotten in over your head with those two games in particular.
Oh yeah, those two are like. I'm gonna need to fucking sometimes. I'm gonna need to like segment playing these two somehow.
Yeah, it's essentially that those games are gonna. So I said this earlier in the stream. If you haven't picked up both yet, and I'll say it again, I'm not joking. I'm not doing a bit here. If you are wanting to get both, and you don't have the time to invest in a 100 to 200 hour plus game, let alone two, you need to think carefully about the purchase. Outriders is about 80 to 100 hours long. Monster Hunter is about 150 to 200 hours long.
I mean, you know, Outriders as a video game, as a story, is like 20 hours long, but yeah.
No, actually, it's about 30 to 40 hours long.
I heard my friend beat it in 20, but I guess he might have been wrong.
He must have been blitzing through everything because the devs were stating that to finish the story is about 30 to 40. So he
Yeah.
must blitz because me and my friend are being very careful and like min-maxing and playing very carefully. Somebody just came to my door. What the hell? Hang on, I'll be right back.
It's your dose of COVID.
It's some best friend's fan to tell him. Well, actually.
Actually, I should have bought some like MP original items. Oh well. Yeah.
By the way, let me just ask you this: we still up for Dune, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
What it is?
Good, because I got beer.
For them if they all
I have like 2 liters of moonshine, so.
I mean, yeah, but I don't. I am actually going to work on Monday, but well, fuck it. Listen, both of my bosses came in drunk to work the other day. One of them fell asleep in the fucking back room.
Fucking
I
nice.
feel like the standards are like not exactly high in this regard.
Lower defense but higher magic and soak. Let's go. Helmet.
I like how magic is a stat in Yakuza.
Of course it is.
You guys are. I might as well just have had like the equivalent of Bell Atlantic come to my door. This is gonna be a how hath God blighted null story, except very short.
Yeah.
Fucking internet provider competitor just came to my door asking if I could take their service, and I said, no, I'm good. Thanks, no thanks. I'm in the middle of streaming. Go away, please.
Well. Da 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 da.
I mean, he was just doing his job, so.
And it's like, yeah, I just had to be one with them and say, guys, I've got my internet service. I'm good. I don't have the time or energy for this, and I need to get back to streaming.
As,
They're like, all right, see ya.
as someone that worked in a call center, everyone that tries to sell you a service needs to be bullied more.
Well, they need to be bullied more into the context of quitting that job, so
Yes,
those call
exactly.
centers and places,
Exactly.
Yeah.
have their employee base dry up.
Exactly.
And bullied more in the context of being told, hey, not to take this out on you, but I don't want your service, leave me alone.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, did Cliffy B just RT furry porn?
Oh my, wait, what?
What?
Hold
The
on.
Awakening.
Hold on. To Twitter, quick.
This is SFW, but like, did the man just retweet furry porn?
Look, man, the low breakers didn't fail because it was a bad game. It was
Oh my
persecution.
god!
Well now.
I mean, I was like, oh, this is a nice art of Godzilla. I'm gonna retweet this. Cliff Bleszinski.
Fuck you. See,
Somebody should tweet this at Pat and say, look how we are now.
you see, Cliffy B didn't get criticized because he's a bad person. It was persecution. It's clear as day. This was always the case.
Oh dear God. Did he even fucking source the artist? Okay, yeah, he did. Good.
Yeah.
I mean, the base level of Kino has been achieved. I mean, this is pretty Kino, but also Curse, but also, I guess, like...
Is this his attempt to turn things around into being based? Oh, he didn't source the artist. He just said, hey, here's the person who showed it to me. That's unfortunate.
Oh,
Oh,
boo.
fuck you! Boo!
Oh, no.
You had a chance. You were given a free chance, and you've wasted it.
I already tweeted at him. Source the artist, Cliffy.
Fucking... Just wasted it. Fuck you,
Yeah.
Cliffy.
You know what? That could have been a W for him. All he had to do was fucking find the artist. Now, if he does manage to actually reply to my tweet and source it, then it'll be a W.
You can still turn this L into a W. You have to just try.
You just have to be a
Come
human
on,
being.
Cliff. You got all the free time in the world. I believe in you.
Yeah.
So yeah, in today's news, Cliffy B RT furry porn refuses to tag the artist.
Mikawai is asking who, and I do not believe you have never heard of this fuck up of a man. He made Gears of War.
Guy who used to be the big Epic Games dude.
Made Games of War and Low
And then
Breakers.
actual epic Fortnite games.
Yes, as in was a major contributor to the development of the Unreal Engine.
But then he made Lawbreakers and Radical Heights, and then he started a Twitter account earlier than that. But he also made a Twitter account, and he's like the biggest cock in the industry right now.
Also got shat on by Pat Stares at and a few other people because a bunch of his employees came forward and said that they were not paid their proper severance packages.
Yeah. You're not making it justice. You're not doing it justice. Cliffy B came out and said that he paid his employees, and his employees were like, "No, you didn't."
Right,
What are you
right.
talking about?
And then Pat and other people proceeded to dunk on him for it. Oh, Tidu, you're about to get wrecked.
All right.
Or not.
Yeah, the game like overly told me, hey, maybe you should block.
Excuse me.
Stop guarding, you piece of
baby.
shit.
Hello, Lily.
Oh, is your cat in your room?
She's here. You gonna say a word?
Yeah, I'm also
Oh.
sorry for everyone's ears when I discovered this, but like, come on, guys, like, he, like,
Listen,
not
you're
every
rolling out
day you see Cliffy B
watching.
RT furry porn.
You blowing out the speakers of everybody watching is completely understandable, considering the fact that this was unprecedented and it's fucking Cliffy B.
Unprecedented and unexpected.
So yeah,
Open up, you fucking bitch.
Sweet.
Overalls.
I mean, I'm surprising you didn't hear who we were talking about, considering I'm pretty sure my entire neighborhood heard who I was talking about.
I feel kind of bad because I hope the guys who were trying to sell me different internet understood that it wasn't anything personal when I was talking about them at their expense. Because my windows are open to my house, and it's like I'm talking about it, and it's like, guys, you know, I'm just talking about it because I'm live on stream and it just happened. That's content. It's nothing personal.
Behind us. You're never gonna make it to the chairman.
Oh yeah, this is good. I'm gonna shut up.
Holy shit! Hang on.
Oh shit.
Get you out of this.
Now that just actually happened.
Oh, this is just a reference to Yakuza 1, I think.
Yep.
Really?
Yakuza 0, sorry. Yeah, in Yakuza 0, in the first, like, huge fighting section, Kiryu just does a gigantic leap through a window into a bathroom, and he does it all cool-like, because he's a fucking badass, and he, you know, he just gets in and smashes some dude's heads in. And, you know, since Ichiban and the other guys here are huge losers, this is what's happening.
Now lift. Don't give up.
There's a few little neat callbacks to Zero.
I mean, it is the most famous Yakuza game.
Yeah.
Well, it's described as being the best one, isn't it?
Well,
Enough on this.
it probably is the best one.
In
Yeah.
terms of gameplay, story.
In terms of gameplay, story, characters, soundtrack,
Yes.
it
I mean, hell, like, I know that they cannot really do that for thematic reasons, but the fact that money is XP in that game is like the best XP system in any Yakuza game ever made.
Yeah,
yes.
that's true.
Also, fuck you, Mr. Shakedown should come back.
He should. That was like the best part of the game.
Was it just you guys talking about this, or have I in fact heard rumors that there's implications that Mr. Shakedown is coming in Like a Dragon 2?
I mean, honestly, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like, here's the thing: it could be a neat mechanic, but for the purposes of Ichiban, it must be like a shitty Mr. Shakedown that he still can't.
Yeah.
Because he's not Kiryu.
Yeah.
Oh, Majima.
Oh yeah, Majima should. Like, here's the thing: Mr. Shakedown kinda exists in Yakuza Kiwami in the form of Majima, but it should have also been like, you know, just Mr. Shakedown.
Bastard scurrying around.
Yeah, I kind of like the Majima everywhere just because of the sheer shenanigans that happened.
The apex being.
Well, I know that.
Okay, Randy Orton.
I mean, we all know that we're coming up with an eventual. I assume, and Tito, I apologize for this is spoilers, but everybody knows that Majima and Kiryu are in this game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But I would like it if maybe with the second game they did kind of go, hey, you know, maybe consider going back and playing the other games. Like if they amped up their presence in the story a little more, just to say, hey, some of these old problems might start coming back up again, so that way I'm a little more incentivized to go back and play the previous games.
I mean, here's the thing. This is the biggest strength and weakness of the Yakuza storytelling is that every single one of those games is a closed story, which also means that, yeah, you are, unless you really love them, there isn't much of a reason for you to get back to the older ones.
Right.
Yeah, they can be very. Well, it depends, like he says, because like, they can be very one and done. But Yakuza 0, I can quite happily play again, and again.
Oh yeah, like
Same with Kiyomi 2. I absolutely love the story in Kiyomi 2.
So then maybe just reach back to those for now, and then consider in, I guess, like a Dragon 3 or 4, they go like, hey, maybe now it's time to check out 3 through 6.
Well, to be honest, Yakuza 7 is more of a passing of the torch.
Yeah.
Right.
So I would be really disappointed if Kiryu and Majima did appear in Like a Dragon 2.
Yeah, exactly.
So you think they shouldn't show up in it at all?
I think they shouldn't show up at all because their plot threads have been resolved. Majima is, his plot threads have been resolved and stick. In fact, you can probably tell by his theme.
Honestly,
In Yakuza 7, it's a lot more upbeat, it's a lot more energetic, and I feel like their plot threads are done.
I'm okay with Kiryu and Majima showing up as bonus bosses or something. That's fine.
Hidden boss, like secret bosses, that's fine. Yeah.
I mean, Majima should be a summon. That's
Well,
it.
he is a summon. You get both him
No,
and
he
Kiryu.
should be a summon in every one of those.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. I don't think it's that
Should I
their
open
plot
it?
threads and everything needs to keep coming around. I would just like for the idea of they show up once more as a story thing in the second game to go, hey, we're not going to tell you everything, but some shit that happened that we may have a cursory connection with might be starting to prop up again, so to speak. But again, I haven't played the games, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, that unfortunately couldn't happen because, as Tiru mentioned, they're very self-contained stories that do resolve themselves quite neatly at the end of them. Which is why, to be honest, I'd be down for what Wolf and Tiru said, like having them as just summons, just like side thing, like Joe, the super boss Joe, have him
So
just warrior.
then so then here's what I think would be a happy compromise then. Just keep them as summons in each game, and just have it be that each game you're kind of just checking in on, hey, what are you guys up to? Oh, cool, that was a thing. All right, that's done.
honestly,
By the way, what the fuck did Dubovsky do?
it surfaced that he was dating teenagers some time ago. That's basically it. It's disappointing as fuck, but yeah.
Wait, what? I'm sorry, what happened?
The founder and owner of ISP Lodge, it surfaced that a lot of Russian-speaking people confirmed that, yeah, he was dating a 16-year-old some time ago, and
Seriously?
also he might have been in this kind of relationship with people much younger than him, and so on and so forth. Which is yeah.
I'm guessing it's not even anything remotely close to the Vine Sauce allegations. It's
Nah.
actually legit.
Well, I mean, no, it's legitimate, it's confirmed, and also, like, on the one hand, yeah, sure, the age of consent in Russia is 16, but also he's a university professor, so,
Yeah, that sketch is fun.
Yeah, it's
Should I open it?
it's not the worst thing you could do there, but like, flags are being raised.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's okay. Well, that's. I'm sorry, Tidu.
Yeah. Stuff happens. What can I say?
I mean, again, don't like people.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Not everyone is gonna turn out to be
A decent human being.
Well, let's be clear. Don't like anybody not only because they might be a sex pest, but also because maybe you don't want to get so invested to the point that 24 hours after a story breaks about them, you're way too over-invested and parasocially anxious because of them.
Yep.
And then discover that they are uncomfortably as awkward and weird as you are. So there's a little less degree of separation and making you feel a lot more vulnerable and weird.
Yeah.
So, going back
Leave my microphone
to
alone, please.
Sorry?
What'd you
going
say?
back.
Sarah?
No, the cat's trying to like mark the microphone.
Oh. Well, they're attack it. That's fine. We get Abigail on stream all the time screaming from the other room.
I
Yeah.
mean, I have seen my son today, so I am really in for more packs.
Boof, are you seriously fucking playing Warframe right now?
No, I mean yes and no. Listen, I can explain this, okay?
Listen, I can explain it.
No, fucking all of you, shut the fuck up. No,
He says with the crack syringe in his arm. I can explain. This is not what it looks like.
Listen, I was just gonna
listen,
say.
fuck faces.
I was just gonna say.
The daily rewards,
that's
the
fine.
daily rewards reset every fucking day at 1 a.m.
Okay, alright,
I
okay.
haven't picked my daily reward for half a week now.
It's fine. It's fine. I was assuming it was a check-in. I just wanted to know.
Fucking FF14 players shitting on me taking my day.
I haven't played
fuck
14
yourself.
since fucking October. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Sweats nervously.
Zao, are you still subbed even though you're probably not playing it on a regular basis?
I actually still do play it on a regular basis.
Okay, good.
I am surrounded by crack addicts. Okay, time for drugs.
Do you play MTG? Go fuck yourself.
Well, I mean, currently, 14 is just swapped for Rise and Outriders. I'll be going back into 14 when Endwalker drops.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to have to know how that narrative thread gets closed off.
Yes, I am really looking forward to that.
Well, I'll go ahead and say it now. If they don't go through with this gambit to double down and actually destroy the world again, I'm going to be disappointed. It looks like they are building up to...
27-year-old got you, man.
I'm gonna just throw it out there, and I'm sorry to spoil it now.
You piece of shit.
Wait, I can't. Tidu's eventually playing the playthrough. God damn it, I can't talk about
I will not remember it. So go on.
Okay, so then, if they, so I'm gonna say this to Zal, and I don't know if he's gonna agree with me on it, but if they do not go through with my anticipation of this plot thread that, hey, yeah, the end of days was in fact a initiated thing, and there is some weird cosmic third-party entity that is controlling all this shit, then I'm gonna be disappointed.
Yeah.
Why would
Like,
that disappoint
everything
you?
that was being built up to in all of the Amarat lore and all the stuff that we were seeing at the end of Shadowbringers was a very vague and nebulous hint that, hey, maybe this shit didn't just happen on accident.
Yeah, the Amaratans kind of go, well, for some reason, all of our nightmares just came to life for no fucking reason and just ripped the planet apart.
And for some reason, the planet itself decided to just start screaming in pain. That's really fucking weird, and we don't really have time to figure out what's going on. So let's just initiate a cataclysmic event to try and fix everything. Or, sorry,
no, the cataclysmic event.
Okay, Barrett FF7.
sorry, what were you saying, Zal?
I was just adding on to that because, oh no, the cataclysmic event is eating everyone's souls. We better have a counter-cataclysmic event. Oh no, our souls!
Yeah. There's
Cataclysmic event.
like the whole thing is that everything that's happening in 14 right now is essentially a retread to an extent of the lore from 11, and it's
a mix
just
of a lot of things. It's a mix of 11, it's a mix of 7, it's a mix of 9, and it's most certainly a mix of 5.
well,
I
and we
think-
also have to account for the fact that 12 has been recanonized and takes place. God, it takes place shortly before.
Shortly
a
before
few-
the events of 14, yeah.
Yeah.
So basically what the
I
line
will.
is that
Yeah, we need to go ahead and mention this. If you want to make sure that you're in on the 14 lore, you do actually have to go play
you have
12
to play
now.
12. Because
Yeah.
shortly after 12, the Guardian Empire just comes rocking over to Evilise and goes, "Hello, we're the Empire now," and the arcade's just like, "Oh, oh
And you
no,
like
we've got no Emperor."
An empire
Well,
or
no,
no
I guess
emperor,
you
huh?
don't need to play tactics.
You don't need to play tactics, no. In
You-
fact, it helps.
you-
Actually, no. In fact, do not play tactics. Do not play tactics. Do not play 12. I'll tell you why. The fucking Mughals in the evolution story.
Oh yeah, yeah. Let's talk about how Mughals have been reduced to not being as cool as they used to be.
Also, I just want to say you should play the tactics no matter whether you play 14 or not. Fuck you, it's the best game in the series.
True.
I'm gonna go ahead and add to that. You have until about the beginning of July to at least start playing tactics. Otherwise, Jim Ryan will Thanos snap it from existence.
Have you heard of this little thing called PPS SPP?
Yeah.
Have you heard of this little thing called I bought a Vita to play this in my bed?
Oh,
God.
my condolences.
But
On what? The
for real
Vita?
and-
Yes.
for real and completely on point, if you want to be prepared for the background narrative that's going to be going on in 14 and whatever comes after it, you probably want to play through Final Fantasy 12 because, without going into spoilers, a significant number of the cast members from that are likely going to be showing up at some point.
Yeah, I think.
Miko says Cyclonopedia complicity with anonymous materials by
Like,
Necrosis
I-
there has a
I
moment.
just feel it's really weird that we've got like the Banger and the. But even then, the Nomu show up in a completely different world, not as the Nomu, but as the Nomu
Yeah.
at the same time. But it's just what they did with it. So in Final Fantasy 14, the Mughals appear, and they're like how they appeared in Final Fantasy.
Employees from your place of
Oh, no, that was the naming ways.
Three
Final
as
Fantasy,
well.
Final Fantasy 3, yeah. So they appear like Final Fantasy 3 and Final Fantasy 6 and things like that. How these short little chicken nugget things.
Yeah.
And then Evilise happens, and you think, oh my god, we're gonna see the Evolution Mughals, we're gonna see, you know, like Herdy and that, will, you know, and then
Heard all that already, and it's bullshit.
fucking
Can't just
they show up
twist
and
the
they're the little
truth
chicken
to
nugget
suit
things, and it's like,
yourself.
excuse
Being
me.
a fucking prick.
Fucking prick.
Stop.
Oh yeah, we gotta shut up now because the story's showing back up.
Also, Miko, don't bring my mutuals into this. Leave Reza alone. He's a good boy. Incomprehensible sometimes, but a good boy.
Wait,
Boss.
Nagarestani Reza?
Yeah, he's an, I think, Iranian philosopher, and he's my mutual, and I don't know why, but he
You
is.
look like hitmen to me. Are
I
you
mean,
Yakuza?
well, to be fair,
They're not hitmen. We came with a request for the chairman
A request.
about Totska's business operation.
I'm trying to understand the sentence Mitesh PS3 store hall, and I'm like,
Frisk us if you want. We're unarmed.
man, I need to make a fucking list.
We're not fucking unarmed. I have a fucking iron pipe right now.
This guy had a strange
I need to make a
feeling.
fucking list of like PS3 stuff that I need to buy because it's like. Here's the thing. Do I? Sorry. Fuck, man. That
No
monster
idea where
fucked
it
me up.
came from, though. Someone just
Jailbreak.
Do I
What should we
want
do? Nothing.
the
It's just play mode.
Prince of Persia 2008 ending DLC?
No, that's true. No, you don't. It's bad.
Sure you don't want to
The original ending is better.
Hurts like a bitch if you don't.
I suppose you would know.
It's like, I could get the FF13 2 DLCs, but I might as well get FF13 2 on Steam.
Why would you punish yourself by playing through Final Fantasy 13?
Would you
I'm-
ever?
I'm genuinely curious.
It's natural.
No,
Society
stop,
has to
Booth. You
avoid
don't need to play
its
it.
own under-
No, you don't.
But luckily for those who refuse to
Guys,
follow,
I am.
I've taken many risks to protect
I-
them from the
I am-
Jewel. I've protected them
Okay,
from
I'm
the
not
Chinese
gonna
faction
stab
as well.
anyone here.
Yeah, I don't know everything about it, but I figured it was the Seiryuu clan keeping it all balanced.
What else should I get? Like, here's the thing, I got most of the stuff I needed,
Must
because
be
I like,
something in any faction.
I got Infamous Festival of Blood, and like I got Ratchet and Clank HD, the fourth one that's not on the
Hey,
disc.
reference.
the Yokohama Leomon. Got plenty of personal
I
experience.
got the I got the Sly HD collection,
As for Totsuka, I never thought he would
and
keep such
like
a large business secret.
I feel like the only stuff I want is like have joke stuff, like
Existence, of course.
fucking I don't know, maybe I should grab Girl Fight.
Our clan bought that building 30 years ago. It was crumbling. Some wanted it demolished. Others wanted to make it a...
We're talking
historic
about
landmark.
buying buildings in the Yakuza again.
Yes.
I said it should be turned into a
Oh, if you want any help with the minigame, let me know.
by Totsuka. I trusted him completely.
Because you get an ass load of money from that.
Another type of
Money, 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 money.
floor.
Money, 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 money.
McTrain.
How many buildings is the Yakuza unable to buy in this series?
So you don't exactly buy buildings in Yakuza 7, but I'll leave it until you get to that point.
I mean, real estate is just a criminal activity in every single country on Earth.
Pretty much.
I mean, yes, but I mean, yes. I got Silent Blood Curse from PS Plus. I'm good on that.
I agree with you to an extent, Tito.
Oh,
I appreciate you telling me.
do tell.
I agree with you to an extent that real estate is a crime, but I'm speaking in the context of if the business is actually being used and it's not just over glorified squatting, then that's when it's fair. But if you're talking about the concept of the problems that are going on in like your country and in the States and all over the world of people just buying up property and not using it, then yeah, that's a problem.
You want to know what context I'm speaking of in? I'm going to pause here because I don't want to miss the story. Speaking of in the
Sure.
context, I just visited my parents in a city in the eastern Poland where there has been a series of sudden fires in old homes that are surrounded by banners of a development company that tries to buy this land to build new housing blocks there. Unexplained
Jesus.
fires.
Unexplained fires, mysterious fires. Huh.
You know,
I was just making a joke how half of the Yakuza games are about the Yakuza not being able to buy a building. But yeah, we can go to some CEO engaging in arson. Sure, why not?
Well, no, that's actually not that bad of a leap because the whole point is that Yakuza is trying to do positive representation. And the whole point is that in 7, which we'll get to in the next chapter, is that it's positively represented because it's doing what real estate and businesses should be doing. Buying up those properties, putting in successful businesses that do employ the unfortunate and in need, and then helping them be successful and get financially stable.
Perfect example.
Nikolai, I have that premonition on a disc. I'm good.
Liar! What do you know about it? I met with her myself and she approved it.
yeah.
Well, the moral of the story is
Don't buy buildings.
kids.
That's true.
I mean, the
moral of the story is
the
grow
crux of every problem like this is eat the rich, kids.
Yubi.
The other factor is, hey kids, grow up mentally and physically, but don't grow up to a point where you compromise your character.
I don't need your finger.
That's bullshit! Show me Yubi Hime, come on.
Thank you.
Oh wait, no, keep watching.
But that doesn't mean that I approve of this little side business you were running. Therefore... Takami!
The chairman be like, fine, I'm gonna
Yeah,
do it
either you didn't.
myself."
I like that the game got you here, but he's about to get a lot more fucked up than losing a pinky.
I mean, we could go stage by stage. We can start with a pinky. Nice. Of course, the honorable old Yakuza that still upholds the code of conduct that never existed.
Well, the whole point, I believe, of this storyline diversion is trying to
Our
imply that
reputation is
shit's a
everything.
lot more complicated than
Yeah.
it used to be.
Honestly, that's every mob story ever since The Godfather.
Right, exactly. But I think it's really, really trying to push home the point that Ichiban was trying to solve this in a certain way, and if he keeps trying to push in the way that he does, he's going to step all over his concepts of what a Yakuza is supposed to be.
Yeah. That's fair.
As scared as I should be right now, I'm super into it, Chairman.
I love this man.
I'm sorry.
Damn, Chairman.
I was starting to
Damn.
think that during the 18 years I
Damn,
spent in
Chairman.
prison,
Why my
the type of
pee-pee
Yakuza
hard?
I admired went extinct. But you're one of them. You're the old school kind of Yakuza. The kind I've always believed.
Of course, fucking
Always will.
Ichiban is into BDSM.
Of course he is.
I'm glad such a thing is still appreciated. I must admit,
Like, at least for me as a series outsider, the whole thing that I was getting from this scene is that, hey, Ichiban, yeah, you can try and bring back the old code and concept of the Yakuza, but you're going to be really fucking struggling the whole way.
Yep.
Even a kid he never met.
And I don't know if that's something that's in each title, so much as...
I mean, there is this in every Yakuza. There is this struggle of like what the romanticized portrayal of Yakuza is that like Kiryu and Ichiban represent, and what it actually is.
Right. And this attempt in video game design and writing to convey some actual real commentary on separating idealism and fantasizing from reality.
Arakawa.
I'm
And
unsure.
because we are-
Yes, we are talking while being turned to each other with our backs, like true anime protagonists.
Yeah, but the shot work in this scene is so fucking good.
It really is.
It's using really good levels of focus and defocus.
Unlike that fucking Judgment PS5 version.
Yeah.
Have you seen those screenshots? Jesus.
I
Yeah.
have to. Okay, now that you mention it, Judgment PS5 dev. Is that
The
game
Tojo
farmed out
Clan,
to
Twitter account is what you're looking for. Tojo
What?
Dojo, I think. I
Yeah,
don't remember.
the Tojo Dojo, which is a very good name.
No,
Because
I mean-
why am I so conflicted? Because it's obvious that the shot work is not as good as in the PS4 version, but god damn, does the PS5 version look good in a lot of ways too?
That was a shocker.
And
No,
I
I
feel
mean,
so
did-
bad.
did-
that-
Did the Judgment remaster
for
get
sure what
farmed out
people
to a
really want.
different dev?
Yes.
You know what? I'm thinking that's what happened.
Just a minute.
Why is the background blurred? Oh, I guess because PS4 wasn't powerful enough. No!
Like,
Come to Sunrise.
you look at this game, which was made for the PS5. Like,
Just do
I mean, it wasn't made with the PS5 in mind, but like,
Yes,
it
but they
got like
made PS5 version with the PS5 in mind.
yeah. And then you look at Judgment, and it's like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
I would say that the PS5 version of Judgment needs to be thrown back in the oven for another 4 to 6 months.
Yeah, it's everybody that's turned off all the filters off and needs to be slapped.
We talked on this.
No, I'm gonna go ahead and say that the PS5 version of Judgment needs to be the PS4 version of Judgment running at 60.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also fair. I'm good with that too.
So I
Just
feel
don't make a PS5 version. Just create a boosted version of the PS4
Yeah,
version.
just literally remove the
the
frame
loaders.
rate cap and
Yeah.
sell it as a new game. That's it. That's all you need to do. You're done now.
Yeah.
Why are you still working on? No, don't touch the lighting engine.
wanna make more
No,
money.
no, don't do that. No, just release it.
Operation wasn't that scheduled for today?
I wouldn't be shocked if this was not a decision from RPG Studios, and in fact a decision from Sega.
But if he doesn't get that operation, he'll die.
Hold up.
Huh?
What did you just say?
Now, have you seen the photos that we're referring to?
I've
Die
not no.
without the surgery.
Okay, I'm gonna grab Booth. Can you grab the link and drop it in the chat since I think you're already looking at it?
Just
I,
But is that
I,
what you paid Toadstool
here's the thing,
last
I'm
time?
not,
I'll look
because
it up.
I was just looking at like,
No,
I
it's
was
fine.
trying to find the dev for it.
Keep looking for it and see if you can find it. I'll get the specific one that I'm referring to from Tojo Dojo. Really great name, by the way. I just want to mention that.
Miko is saying he's
Yeah,
getting murdered by 10
very
mantises.
Mojo Jojo of them.
I could have sworn I was following it, but I guess I wasn't.
I'm worried he's still too weak for it.
Where is
Tell me around second thoughts now.
the screenshots? Okay, here it is. So I'm gonna drop it in the chat for you, Zao, and you can see what we're referring to of what the fuck is going on here. This is really weird.
I want Dad to have peace in his golden years. I don't want him in pain.
Oh god, the fucking double warding.
Does it have to be so?
Yeah, we'll bring him peace.
I'm afraid it does. Given the delicate nature of the task.
Oh, no.
Do you see what I mean? Where it's like, I do like these improvements that are going on here, but
I like the character improvement, yes, but the depth
Yeah.
of field is in the PS4 version for a reason.
Yeah.
oh, let's not. And I think the big one that we need to put emphasis on is look at that lighting in the PS4 version.
Yeah.
That is absolutely gorgeous, and
That is
it's just
fucking film noir lighting. That is some old school cinematography.
Yeah, because
It looks-
guess what?
the
It's a,
PS5 version looks
Yakuza,
flat.
sorry, Judgment is a noir film.
The PS5 version looks flat, and
it looks yeah, it looks more washed out like that. Like the PS4 version is richer in color, and oh, honey, no,
yeah.
no, it's not done. Put it back.
I don't see a Ryuga Gotoku Studio logo on the trailer for the PS5 version.
Okay,
So I
so maybe
think-
everybody should just skip the PS5 version of Judgment and just grab the PS4 version.
Bring it to PC.
Hit the PC, god
No,
damn it.
not
because
gonna
if
happen.
if they do, it's gonna be the PS5 version. Shut the fuck
Yeah,
up, both
shut
of
the
you.
fuck up, guys.
But
Just play the PS4 version of
what
Judgment,
do I do
everybody.
now?
That sucks.
Mute, I can lend you my disc.
Okay.
Okay, just wait until I get.
We'll
I
figure
get
it
back
out. We're
home
gonna
in a
stream it
month.
eventually. We'll figure it out.
There's no hurry. No, there's no hurry at all.
Yeah, I would say probably either at the end of this year or the
Are you
start of the next
serious?
one.
I mean,
Finally, some actual fairness.
Sure, I'm down. Judgment's sick.
I'm glad to hear that.
I
So,
want to play as Detective Yagami.
Who was it who said she was in trouble again?
Is that his fucking
And-
last
and-
name? I
and-
think.
Everybody
Uh, well, it's not like Yagami, but he is
Yeah,
Yagami.
I know. I was.
Yeah, I like in my head I was like, yeah, he is like Yagami. It's like, no, no,
I'll trust you all to hire.
he is specifically not like Yagami. So anyway,
Yeah, he's Phoenix Yagami.
You should put that away.
Yes. of course.
Takayuki Yagami. That's it.
Now that you got a fat
Yeah.
lot of cash.
and his good old friend
Afford to work at a nicer
Crispin
place.
Freeman.
Yeah. Don't worry about the character's actual name. It's Takayuki Yagami
You were
and
only
Crispin
working there so
Freeman.
you could fund your dad's care.
Yes.
Because he's Crispin Freemaning it up in his voice acting.
Yes.
Oh, is he doing like the
Man,
Holocaust
Cri-
voice?
Man, Crispin Freeman is a really weird name for this Japanese guy. Well,
What
you
did
know,
say now? I'm sorry.
Oh, that'd be great, actually.
No worries.
so
Go on and see
Yep,
your
yeah.
dad.
What did you say? I'm sorry, we missed it over our laughter.
Oh no, it's alright. Well, you see,
Thank you.
yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I was
We,
really
we
going here,
see we see Crispin Freeman as a Japanese dude again.
I can't see shit, senpai.
Such a ladies'
No
man,
wait,
aren't you?
Alucard wasn't Japanese. Oh well.
Let's go report to the boss.
Alucard in Japanese was... Oh my god, Joji Nakata.
Alucard in Japanese is Alucardo.
Oh,
We
the name,
also
okay.
Wanna, haul ass to Soapland, and everybody's gonna shut up because we got another big story moment coming that we actually should be.
I'm gonna pick some fights on the way so we can talk.
Oh yeah, that's true. I guess. Well, if you're not gonna fast travel, then yeah.
So can I just like finally just fucking blitz through my week?
Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
I mean, it's okay. I just took first place at my Digimon locals. That was sick. The new
Nice.
deck is great.
Right.
It was our largest tournament. Don't be too excited. It was 7 people, but you know, A, big Vicky. B, I live in Poland, and every day I wake up in Poland.
Hey,
Price smashes wall.
you were at the top 50%. That's still nice.
Waking up in Poland and somehow having any semblance of a Digimon TCG scene is still a fucking miracle.
Yeah, it was cool. Like I got a new card that I'm test out. We're gonna do that this week. Other than that, in Digimon related news, we got a surprise shipment of the Imperial Dramon Amplified kits from Bandai, and I was like, I need one of those, and I got one of those.
Nice.
Yeah, in case you didn't know, I do like build model kits sometimes. The actual Digimon model kits from Bandai are fucking sick. Like, they are really fucking good. And I got the War Greymon, Metal Garurumon, and Omegamon. So I'm just adding an Imperial Dramon to that, because Imperial Dramon is, as it turns out, pretty fucking cool.
Make sure to use Kleenex to clean up.
Yes, I will.
These
Well,
are
you
called
know, I'm not
tissues.
fucking Wooly just looking at RE4 Reload. Okay?
You're not Wooly doing what? I'm sorry, you cut out.
Looking at Resident Evil 4 Reload animations.
Fair enough.
So yeah, other than that, played a bit of Outriders with my coworker. Got up until level 14 of my character.
Ah, okay. So, did you get to the second town yet?
I mean, define second town. I went through like 5 camps.
So
I killed the spider. I took the mountain. I am in some canyon helping some dudes.
Okay, so we're about at the same point. I've gotten to the point where I was told to help out an acquaintance of Gutman, so I'm getting ready to do that shit with the one altered lady who supposedly can see into the future or some shit, or the one who's a con artist. I don't know what it is yet.
Yeah, when you know you get your radiation that will give you stone powers, but instead of stone powers you just become a fucking future seeker.
It is interesting how they are trying to, at the point of the story I am in, expand the capabilities of what Altered are doing and how it's affecting things. I'm kind of wondering if it's going to build up to some big reveal about the nature of the part of the universe that they're in now, or if there's something, or if they're just dropping that because they're going to go back to the plot thread of maybe this is the result of some more dumb experimentation that the federal forces did.
I mean, here's the thing, because the tone of that story is so weird to me, which is sometimes it tries to be like a serious thing of, oh yeah, we landed on this planet and we were stupid and started fighting against one another, and we blew up all our data servers with stuff like how to raise crops, how to clean water. Did you just fucking murder that person?
Yes.
No, be quiet. Don't worry about it.
We burned all our servers with all the data about vaccination.
Welcome to Earth 2 Electric Boogaloo, essentially.
Yeah, essentially, which is that. And on the other hand, it's like, this feels like a weird parody of like all the sci-fi shows, because it's like, why did this thing go wrong? Because this one guy who was in charge was like, the virus isn't real, honk honk, haha. And
it does feel like it's trying to be a parody of like Babylon 5 or Battlestar Galactica in some departments.
And like, there's this Borderlands-esque side quest of a dude being stuck in a shitter. Like, still the funniest cutscene in the game to me is when you go to like save this one lieutenant guy, and
Yes.
he's like stuck in a mine, and you help him get out, and he is now good buddies with one of the enemy like goons because they were stuck under rocks for hours.
Yeah.
So they work together, and like the goon is like, "Oh man, we're finally out. Now help me get my friends out of there," and the dude just shoots him in the head, and
That is. There is no words for how like stupid and dumb that is, and I love it, and I can't get enough of it.
yeah.
But it's
Like,
clear that at this point, if you don't approach Outriders with a attitude of it being pseudo Warhammer like, then you're in for a bad time.
it's basically Warhammer in the sense of like, this is so stupid. This is so serious. It's become stupid.
But the thing is that I've been, I would say that I've enjoyed though, that I've been able to take the serious things seriously, and it's not because I am caring about the central characters who are
I'm sleepy all of a
like
sudden.
actually getting shit done. It's because I'm putting myself in the shoes of, if I was just some random Joe Blow in that situation, I would feel bad for all the people who are not influencing the events of the story, having to deal with the dumb fucks that are in charge influencing the story the way they are.
Yeah, pretty much.
That,
So
that does
if
sound
you-
like a thing, indeed.
I mean,
if you're in the mood for tonal whiplash, you're gonna have a blast with Outriders.
yeah, I mean, it sounds like a game written by the guys who Storm.
That's true.
Well, yeah, that is true.
Which, like, if you have played Bulletstorm anytime recently, that game is like literally unreal. As in, I can't believe this is a video game that exists.
That would also be a good way to put it, is that this is video game writing, and it's video game writing at its best.
And like, one very serious thing I wanna say about Outriders is, I am really glad this game is a massive success. Like, server problems aside, like, I can't really blame them for those when, like, you mean this Polish jank-ass nothing game quadrupled the player base of Avengers within, like,
Fall
24
asleep for
hours.
once.
Let's also mention
Yeah.
the fact that each time that issues with the game pop up, there are usually updates every 20 to 40 minutes from the developers themselves, letting players know exactly what is going on. They
Yeah,
were,
and, like,
on Friday of the last week, stating minute by minute, hey, this is what's going on. Hey, we're going to do this. All right, we think we know what the problem is. It's going to entail shutting all the servers off. Be ready for the mother of all switch it back on attempts.
So yeah, it's like, this game is like such a smashing success, and the reviews are pretty good. It gets like 7s and 8s and some 9s, I think. So it's like,
Diablo with guns.
yeah, it's. I'm glad this game is good. I am glad both video games took another L, and
Too.
yeah,
Yeah.
like I feel like a lot of the people who had problems with this game might have been turned around if the demo extended to the second camp. Because
I do think it should maybe go that far, and I think that would probably be a good decision to add it to it.
what I mean is that the second camp specifically unlocks gear customization.
Oh, the fucking gear custom
And
system is
Here's
so...
here's how gear customization works in this game. You have your skill
was
tree, but your
awesome.
skill tree when you level up is like, it's like plus 10% HP, plus 20% resistance.
The
whatever
skill tree
the
is just raw attribute upgrades, and
Made
it's
it
also
yet.
about adding some utility. But
Yeah, and then you get to fucking weapon mods and gear mods, and like, would you like to mod this gun? Okay, what can I put on it? You can
Whatever-
put
what do you-
you can put in bullets that will cause temporal distortions and freeze your enemies in time as you shoot them.
That's cool.
You can make it so that you will shoot bullets that will cause their bones to explode. That will also cause the bones of the enemies that that they have been exploded into to also become explosive and potentially explode their bones as well.
Combo, you say?
You can
That was
put on
awesome.
a mod for your helmet that makes your rock wave twice as big.
You can put on a pair of gloves that will give you a literal second charge of one of your most powerful abilities before
Totally.
it has to go on
We
cooldown
should do
again.
this again.
And no, your cooldown does not get increased.
So what I'm saying is, as
Hey,
soon
what
as
would
you
it be like if
unlock,
those live service shooter games actually let you have complete control over your gear?
yeah, it's like the moment you unlock gear customization, this game gets like 2 points higher in terms of combat enjoyment.
I would say it's firmly in a solid 9 right now for me from a raw gameplay standpoint.
Damn.
I'm gonna give it like an 8 because it still has some jank in it, but it's like this is the best I can imagine. Like this is the best I remember any like shooter game launching.
I
Like,
think
in terms of a game launching, like it's never
Yeah.
been as not fucked up as Outriders.
Oh, now we have to be quiet and
That's
go
good.
back to this conversation.
Back.
Oh no, don't tell me they killed the
Pretty
boss.
crazy back there. But you know what?
By the way, a Resident Evil demo leaked.
Hey, Tidu, are you what they call a precog?
Yes. I am precognitive of tropes. Damn.
No, they killed Rigby.
Not Rigby.
They killed Dr. Oh, wait, I just spoiled Spider-Man. Sorry.
No way. Why?
They killed Norman Osborn.
Why would you?
He was somewhat of a soul plant owner himself, you know?
Yeah, there's a lot that other developers are going to need to learn from Outriders, and I don't think they're going to have any excuse other than, well, if we put that in our game, then we won't be able to make as much money.
Yeah, pretty much.
Uh,
I mean, again, it's. I am like, and I cannot stress this enough. You're telling me this jank-ass game from Poland nowhere has curb stomped the Avengers
with
and
its multi-million-dollar budget.
Yeah.
and came out as the first not fucked up at launch shooter I think ever, because
And-
every single one of those was fucked up when they came out.
I mean,
But
all
you're
it-
leaving
all-
you're leaving out the most important factor, which is that it's not a live service game either.
Yeah, it does have like servers and it's always online, but it's also a
that's
game that you
explicitly
can
for
play and
crossplay to happen.
finish.
A new soap plant has to be more than
Like
200
it,
meters
it
from
like
any school.
there are no microtransactions in this fucking game.
There's no
Yeah.
downtown real estate that meets that.
Tidu, you were gonna say something. Sorry.
No, I just wanted to say that, like, all jokes aside, Polish IT scene is very strong right now. And this has been reflected in game development for the past, I want to say, 5 years, maybe 6.
Yeah, but dude, when you fucking play this game, it's Eurojank as fuck.
Of course it is.
I don't know that I agree with that.
I mean, what I mean is that like I have enemies standing midair, and I have like
Oh, that's
I have like
Something terrible going
you know
Something.
I have like things like
I can stop you right there because my friend who is playing as a Devastator launched his enemies 1,000 feet into the air.
yeah, well, I am playing a Devastator.
Okay, so you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, so like
I don't know about that.
So yeah, the Eurojank that's in Outriders is the good kind of Eurojank.
yeah, it's I don't mean it as I don't mean this as a derogative. It's just
Right. I didn't think
Yeah,
that's what you were
it's a
meaning.
Eurojank game, man. It's like
I
it's
couldn't-
up there with
I-
The Witcher.
I couldn't tell if that's what you're meaning, but since you're meaning, oh no, it's a Eurojank in the context of they overlooked things that didn't need to be worried about, like dumb shit of people being launched hundreds of feet into the air from an attack that doesn't always launch people hundreds of feet into the air.
Yeah. And
I just want to say one thing before we go on with Outriders. How the fuck did these three bosses afford three good-looking suits? I don't believe it.
I mean,
I
to
don't
be
know.
to be honest, I'm pretty sure police guy had one.
Yeah.
Ichiban might afford one at this point. How did homeless dude get one? I have no fucking idea.
Yeah, because I don't remember if it gets revealed now or later, but the whole point is that Nanba had to like completely disappear himself.
Yeah, he said that when you might meet him, basically.
I'm Saeko.
It's the lady from the box art.
Well, and it's also it's also Sai Nijima as well.
Is Psycho your nickname or something?
So
I
yeah,
don't get it.
Outriders is really good. I'm shocked at how good that game is. Like,
Please buy
expect-
Outriders.
Now, Gramps?
honestly, yeah.
Please
Maybe
buy
wait-
Outriders. I want more Outriders.
Okay,
I
you
want that
obviously don't
post-game
then.
expansion
Maybe
that they're
Four Eyes
promising.
over there can figure it out?
Listen,
If it does well.
if you don't feel like spending money, just get a month of Game Pass.
Yeah,
Hey,
that
Mute,
too.
download it from Game Pass. It has
We have a
crossplay.
winner.
Is it
Fuck
on
you, you have
PC?
no
Smarter than you
excuse.
look back there.
I have no time.
Yeah, I'm not a
Wait, is it on PC?
Wait, Outriders? Yes, of course it is.
Twin.
No, I mean, is it on the PC portion of Game Pass?
It should.
I'm not for
be.
sale if that's what you're
I thought it was
asking.
just for the
I'm a
Series
bartender
X.
at a cabaret club that
Let me
ran on
check.
weekends, actually.
I
Anyway.
Xbox
Yeah,
Game
You may not have
Pass,
looked it,
blah blah
but
blah
he was
blah
actually
blah.
one of the top dogs in Eugene Cho's red light district.
Oh yeah,
Now that he's gone,
it's
I
not on
guess both
PC.
nightclub and
Yeah,
our
that's
well.
Disneyland are probably gonna shut down.
So yeah, Outriders is good. Speaking of things that are good, so
Yeah, it was.
I have
mean,
played
it's
3
crazy,
Monster
but
Hunters
I
games
didn't even
in
know
Monster
that
Hunter
Nanoha
games in
was
my life.
working
One being
at-
Freedom Unite on PSP, and that was not a good experience.
Oh no, I'm
'Cause
so sorry.
That game's
I had no
tutorial
idea.
killed
Only
me.
found out a few
I
days
and
ago.
this isn't a joke. I am
Still don't
officially
understand.
dead as of playing
If
that
I'd known she
tutorial.
needed money to take care of her
Um,
dad, I'd have gladly
I've
given
played a
her
bit of
some.
World.
How
World
could you
was
not know?
cool.
Your
I need to
sisters,
play
aren't
more of
you?
it.
What
Man, am I
gives?
liking Rise.
You might say we
That's
had
nice.
a complicated relationship.
As in, like,
See, I left him
How,
when I was young,
like-
and I never looked back.
it's a fucking RE Engine game running on the Switch. A, how? B,
But
why
I had
does
no
it
idea
run
my
so
sister
well?
was working at Otohime.
I think you'll agree with me in that you've never seen it drop below 25
I'm sure he
FPS.
did.
And
I
that's
haven't
what-
noticed.
yeah.
I haven't noticed
And
a single
apparently he
drop.
actually did tell Nanoha
Yeah,
that I
the
was
drops
working at his
happen, but
cabaret
they're
club.
very
She-
negligible.
It's
She
like,
asked him to keep her job a
do you
secret
mean
from
that you
him, no
guys
matter what.
technically could port DMC5 to the Switch?
Yes, they
And it
could.
would
Oh my
run?
God.
Namiya called
Well,
me
here's the
this
thing though,
morning.
that might actually be happening
He said
because
my
we are
sister
getting,
and dad were
people
in
think we're
tight
going to be
spot.
getting the new
They
Switch
were
in
trapped
E3.
Yeah,
in
there was
some kind of
another
Yakuza
data
scheme.
mine yesterday from the system update.
So that might
So-
actually be a thing that's
Yes.
happening, and
Like I
I
said,
would
we
be
haven't
all
talked
for
in
it because
years.
playing
Now I'm really
Virgil
worried.
in Devil
I
May
mean,
Cry
Namiya
5
broke his
portable.
promise to her by telling
would
me she
just-
works for him.
My
So
God,
Dad and Nanoha must
My
be in
Switch is the
deep
storm
trouble.
that is approaching.
yes.
It is.
It's all good
It
now.
is interesting that the rumor might be that they're
No
going to
need to
launch
worry.
the new unit at 300, and the whole idea is going to be that you're not going to need a new dock. And if they go for that, then that's going to be a really good call on their part.
God, if that's true, it's like, god damn
I owe
it,
you
man.
guys so much.
Great way to break me. But then the whole thing will be like, well, what am I supposed to do with my old Switch? And that's when they're going to reveal what I
Look,
think is
really am-
the restoration of the Wii U functionality. Your old Switch is going to be your second screen.
I mean, it's.
No, we haven't.
I wouldn't go that far, but what I'm gonna do with my old Switch is I'm gonna go
Might
to
be
my
better if
to
I
my
just
brother
keep
and be like,
pretending I don't
"Hey,
know.
There
your
you
son
go.
wants a Switch.
I just thought of something important.
I-
$200 bucks."
I can't do that because mine's the Animal Crossing.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah,
the
that-
Switch, and it's like that's it's. On the one hand, it doesn't burn as much as like say when they did it with the
Oh,
new 3DS
yeah.
because like I
Read that
have
already.
that put like a really bitter, sour taste in my mouth because I just bought the Pokemon X and Y limited edition 3DS, the blue one for X, and then not long after that they went, oh yeah, here's the new 3DS. It's much better. It's got a much better processor and everything like that. And like, well, great. I've just spent £300 on something that's been completely fucking invalidated. Thank you.
Yeah.
Why is the
It's
British
also a
currency called
bummer.
pounds if you don't have sex? Okay.
It's also a bummer because they put a lot of effort into the design of that Animal Crossing Switch because it has different textures on its back as well.
Textures. It's got the best color scheme out of all the Switches.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm a big fan of the teal and blue.
I mean, you've got a fucking real collector's item there, that's for sure.
And I really like using it, and just
Yeah.
the prospect of
I
having
got,
to say
like-
goodbye with this. Oh, sorry, mate.
No, I just wanted to say that I got a 3DS on like a discount price from Looney because she had a spare one and it was a spare new 3DS. I got the Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask one.
Oh, nice.
And like, yeah, I really need to spend more time with that thing because I got the LBX game because of course I did. Fucking, it's me we're talking about. But yeah, it's such a nice looking Switch. Like, hey Nintendo, listen, Nintendo, okay? Release Joy-Cons themed after like every single big release, and also Switch themes. You fucked.
Ow.
I mean, just an idea, really. You
Just-
know.
Just an idea you blew my eardrums out for.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, you need to know the power of my desire to give Nintendo money so I can put Twilight Princess as my theme for the Switch.
I mean, what they really need to do is just, if they are going to do this whole thing where they've got special editions of Switch and they're bringing out this brand new Switch that's going to be like, you know, better processing power, hopefully better battery life. Hopefully someone has, you know, stolen the secrets of the Vita's battery, you know, the thing that will not die.
The Vita's battery is like a fucking walking mirror of a device.
It's a nuclear reactor of
The
power.
Vita's battery is fucking Emotep.
The
You
Vita's
turn-
battery
you turn
could.
the
The
Vita, it's
Vita's
just-
battery
it's
is what's. Like, the Vita's battery is what's inside Tony Stark's chest.
Yeah.
Let's just tell the police.
Turn on your Vita every day and just go, death. Only the beginning. Ah.
Who found my number in Nonomiya's call history. I
Hey.
told him
Yeah,
everything I
um,
just told you.
Yeah,
The Vita's battery is just like speaking to you in Megatron's voice, going,
The detective asked
You
about Tony's
shall
words, so I
never
reported them.
defeat
Then
me,
he just said that they
Prime.
left.
Really?
but only as the Frank Welker voice, 'cause that is the only Megatron will accept.
Sure.
I
Um,
mean, I was literally doing Frank Welker, but not GY
But I do know
Welker,
the words
Transformers
Prime,
Prime,
Prime.
Frank Welker.
Prime Megatron is scary. Yes, Jesus.
What's that?
Hey,
But
Grant, yes.
that's a completely different conversation. But yeah,
I do.
just you know, better battery life.
Really?
But what I was to finish my tangent before I waddle off to bed. What they should do is they've got all these special editions that people will like. You know, we're getting a Zelda Switch, we're getting a Mario Switch, we're getting all sorts. If you're doing the new Switch, please, 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 for the love of God, I know you won't do it. Yes, Lily, I'm going to bed shortly. I will. You know, just make the new Switch with the special editions, like, you know, make the new Switch with the Animal Crossing special edition. It doesn't have to have the game with it because we all should have it already. Just make that special edition Joy-Cons, that same texture on the back, but obviously with the bigger screen and all the commodities, just so that, you know, I have the thing that I want to buy,
Maybe the detective didn't know.
and it's not just sitting collecting dust.
No. I think
Yeah,
it would
I
be
agree.
cool if they found a way to be like, hey, now you're going to be able to get all the versions of it. That, like, so let's say it comes out. I want to see them do. They should do one for pretty much every single one of them, except maybe the Smash one, because that one was kind of whatever. But I would like to see, like, hey, just make your 4K one also have an Animal Crossing version, Have one that's the Mario version. Have one
That's what I
that's
mean.
Bless
That's what I mean. Just have like have those special editions that are out there with this new Switch that correspond to what you got on the Switch originally. You know, they should have done that with the new 3DS.
yeah.
Where like, hey, we've got the new 3DS. You know, oh great, you've got the Xenoblade Chronicles one, which I've got that one. But
They know it too.
it's have you
Oh,
seen?
you know that thing's worth like a mint now, right?
Is it?
Yeah.
Hey,
It's never been. I mean, it's out of the box, but it's never been used.
I mean,
the-
it's a limited edition Nintendo. Dude.
yeah, I think it's worth like 500 or $1,000 now or something.
I mean,
It's one of
if
them
people are fine with it being
Nintendos.
out of the box, then hell yeah. I mean, people are welcome to it because it's too damn. Have you seen the size of the actual 3DSs? They are
Listen,
too damn
the
small.
ones that are just the changeable shells
Thanks
for
for
the
telling us
smaller
what you wrote
3D new 3DS, that's going for $100 to $200.
Right.
Also, Grandis, to answer your question, dating teenagers. That's the gist of it. Also, hi, Grandis.
I never even
Oh, hi,
realized
Grandius.
someone was worrying about me like he was.
Why is
But,
nobody
uh,
watching
yeah,
the chat?
I-
So hard all those years.
As I was saying, please allow me to put fucking like I know Null is gonna sigh, but it's like here's how fucked up Nintendo is
We were always fighting.
in terms of allowing
My
you to
mom did the best she
customize your
could to
Switch
keep the
screen.
family together,
A,
and it
no
almost worked.
themes. Still, how? Just how? B,
No, you have themes.
she
You have
died, just
black
moved out.
and you have white. There you go. There are your themes.
yes, the two fucking there are two wolves
For all
inside
his
you.
flaws,
and-
Nonamia's the one who gave me a little hope.
The gay
Nobody knew
wolf
I
and
had
the even
abandoned
gayer
my
wolf.
One of them,
Listen,
is
listen,
gay. The
I
other
would-
one plays Nintendo games. You're gay.
Him right up until the
I
end.
would honestly play with you on like yes, those count as themes, if not for the fact that only mutants use light theme on
I never
anything.
thought
Yeah.
it could just be gone all of a sudden.
Only God's rejects use the light theme on Switch. Now, please, for the love of God, Zhao, please tell me you do not use the light
All my
theme on your
life,
Switch.
I felt pretty alone.
God, what do you take me for?
Okay, thank God. You are not one of God's rejects. Thank you,
I'm,
Lord.
s- I'm,
We
s-
are-
I'm
we
s-
are-
I mean, I'm a
We are all
reject.
here at Council Mechanica. We do not make many strong political statements.
However,
The light theme on any of your fucking tech, you are not allowed in the council anymore.
You're going to the camp, my dude.
I mean, can I just say, like, just for this Discord, you some bitches. While we're at it, can you please port over the very dark theme from the mobile client to the PC client, pretty please?
Or just copy the midnight theme that Twitter does, because that's also really nice as well.
Yeah, because
Like
that's
the-
very
I,
nice
I
in
would
my eyes.
kill, I would kill for the midnight blue coloration to be in Discord, because God, is that a nice shade of navy blue.
Now, speaking of Midna,
That's not right.
God damn it.
now
Don't play the clip, please.
Now, in all seriousness, I just want to point out that this is how fucking stupid Nintendo gets. You can select your avatar on the Switch,
But
and you have a selection of Twilight Princess avatars from Ganondorf to Link to Zelda, and those are clearly Twilight Princess versions of the characters.
And let's not even talk about the fact that they continue to update the avatar selection, and then they eventually added in making custom avatars from your memes with emotes and zoom in and everything else. Why the fuck are they putting so much attention into the avatars but not the fucking themes?
And also, no Midna and no Wolflink, which is, I know, listen, but the point of what I'm saying is, how the fuck do you make every single character selectable instead of it, like, and not the main characters of the fucking game?
I don't know, man. Don't look at me. Ask Nintendo. Go shake down Doug Bowser.
I think
Hell
you know
yeah, let's do
they
it.
did make up for it in the fact that in Hyrule Warriors we get the
That settles it.
thickest incarnation of Imp Midna. I think I've
I-
said it before.
listen,
I am
My
still
you
God.
said-
also
You
in the
said
belief-
that, and I don't know, I don't even know how to say it, but when you
Let's do
see
this together.
Hyrule Warriors Midna laying on her side,
You don't have to feel
she
alone.
shouldn't be able to reach the ground with her arm with how thick her fucking thighs are, dude.
Welcome to the party.
It's basically insane what they did.
Okay, Tindu, you shut your ass up. We do not talk about fucking Midna on this stream.
Yes, you are! Every single fucking stream!
And you know what? It's not my fault. It's Boom's fault.
Listen, my persona is based on Wolflink. I got a brand to hold up.
I was wondering.
Twilight Princess, Wolflink, and Midna is one of the 3 amiibos I own.
I was wondering if you wouldn't look at the chat for like the rest of this stream, I would blow your fucking asses up.
You can blow my ass up by saying, "Oh, look at this Midna
Oh,
fucker."
Grandinus
huh?
is more
Look
than
at
happy
this.
to join
It's not
the
even that,
fucking
it's
Midna
just-
Look at this normal human being over here.
It's just
What
that.
a loser.
Oh, fuck off! You're not a normal human being by any metric of that definition.
I mean,
God!
Argument out here of not living out loud their truth.
Everyone wants to fuck Midna.
No! You're surrounded by fucking degenerates and people with no taste. Not everyone wants to fuck me. Not only everyone in your circles wants to fuck me.
this is
My
Why are you setting Nicole on fire in public?
and languishes in her depression.
What was the name of the high school bully that bullied you for years with his Midna shirt on? Like, of your problem.
Oh my god.
His name was Midnight.
Okay, you know what? I think we gotta call it there. I don't think the stream's gonna reach any higher of a height than that. Plus, we ended at a good point as well.
Yeah. Honestly, well, I guess my week was visiting my parents, so nothing to discuss.
Yeah,
Okay, so
I mean,
Monster Hunter
yeah.
is good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, Monster Hunter's good. Outrider's good. Zao will also vouch for Rise being good, even though he just started.
I've literally just started. But I'll tell you what, I will vouch for being good.
I'm fucking going to order a Midna shirt. Now, it won't arrive here until Sunday. Sorry, Saturday. But I will do it.
I mean,
The lore created is that now we're gonna have Boof bullying Tidu live on stream.
alright, I can save anywhere.
I mean, you know, we'll just two motherfuckers sitting in the corner just bugging T2.
What's up? I can't seem to remember the title of this.
Just sit here, sit there and high five wolf.
No, thou, it's the image of the Simpsons guy getting bullied by strippers. Just
It's a Lalafell and another Lalafell and then a furry.
What the hell are you talking about? Does the hero have a stomach ache or something?
Maybe it was about a guy who wanted to quit drinking.
I was not aware that Mute is weak to Midna. This is such amazing knowledge. I will use
We're
this.
never gonna let this go.
Stomach's
No.
gonna hurt, baby.
No.
It's not about a stomach.
I mean, I was going to turn into them other very positive. You know, I'll tell you what is good, Sleepy Princess and the Demon Castle. If you haven't watched Sleepy Princess and the Demon Castle, you have to watch it now. It is very funny.
Wait, the Dragon Ball movie?
No. Sorry, Sleepy Princess in the Demon Castle.
Oh yeah, the Dragon Ball movie. I think it's Sleeping Princess in the Devil Castle.
Oh god. No, oh god, I want to say something, but I forgot. Oh, to Grandiose. It's not illegal, but it's still skivvy. That's the gist of it, honestly.
Yeah, so now that Mute is done, fucking.
Oh god, no.
Now that Mute is done exposing himself as an uncultured swine who doesn't like Midna, he can answer your question.
Down, what have you done by introducing me to this new thing?
Grandiose Midna not being human is the best part.
No, Jesus Christ.
I mean, when you're a monster trucker, it's perfectly fine.
Oh, by the
Best.
way, this should be fucking sad. We're not talking about endgame human-looking Midna. We're talking about Gremlin.
Proper Midna.
We're talking
It's
about the
always-
real fucking Midna.
It's always fucking Gremlin Midna. That's the issue. Oh,
thing is, like,
Oh God! Just
everyone
let me
like-
quit the game. Jesus Christ!
No! Yakuza wants you to keep hearing about Midna.
God, let me escape this hell.
Zal, why did you bring up Sleepy Princess in the Demon Castle? What is the appeal here?
It's just a very, very. It's about. It's basically it's harping on like all like the like Dragon Quest things like that, and all the like the tropes of like really basic, fantasy stories where like a demon comes and steals a princess,
Yeah.
but the princess has like no real intention on escaping. She just
wants to sleep.
wants to sleep, and it's just each episode is her trying to find like making herself comfy and like trying to like find like the best sleep she can, and it's like the best thing ever.
I also noticed that it's animated by Doga Kobo, so that's a good sign.
Yes, the animation is on point. It's really funny. It's also got like a sneaky pretty reference in there as well. There's a lot of like if you like big on like JRPGs or SRPGs, there's like a lot for you to catch in like the background. There's some really good attention to detail. I like it. It's funny.
So for those who care, Doga Kobo is also Yuru Yuri, Engaged to the Unidentified, Majestic Prince, Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun, a whole bunch of places. Doga Kobo's a good animation studio. They do a nice balance of high
Let
quality
me
art.
escape.
Oh, what the fuck do you mean there's a comic book adaptation of Twilight Princess?
Oh come on.
He was probably referring to the manga.
Yeah, I mean, it's on an English comic. It's on like an English import comic book store, and it's like, man, that's the best Wolf Link I have ever seen in my entire life.
Let me
Yeah, it's story and
escape.
art by Akira Himekawa.
Did Tito accidentally wander into a side quest trigger, and that's why he hasn't been able to stop yet?
Yes!
Hold on, you didn't save. You didn't save.
I don't want to save. I skipped all cutscenes. I just wanted to escape as fast as possible.
Alright.
mute pink log in the fucking infinite Tsukiyomi, but it's just Midna.
It's just Midna's ass instead of the moon.
You can't escape Midna death.
We will somebody will make art of that eventually once I get the appropriate avatars out there.
Oh my
we will
God.
have to bring that back.
I know a couple of artists. I wonder how fucking tough would it be to get them to draw Midna bullying Jill Stingray.
Oh my God.
And that's gonna be one of those 1%er jokes, and that 1% of people are gonna get the joke and they're gonna find it fucking.
You know what's the fucking worst part? I would save it because it's a GL art.
Okay, so
you are causing this. You are just making this happen, my man.
yeah, Tito, you are making this worse. But you know what you aren't doing is telling people where they can find you.
Right now,
where they can send all the Midna art they find.
Yes.
right now, I am located in a hole in the ground, and I will stay there until Monday.
But also, you can find him
No.
at Cute Mute Prude on Twitter, at essays on YouTube.
Oh my
You
God.
cannot just not give people your Twitter handle on every single stream from now on. You know what? Fuck it. You just made it happen. We're streaming Twilight Princess, bitch.
Oh no.
You know what? If a Switch remaster happens, then yeah, I
mean,
will
I
it's
can just
definitely
pop.
happening, I think.
I can
Like,
just pop in my Wii U with the Wii U HD port.
Jokes aside, that's better because at least then you would stay on the topic of the fucking game we're playing.
Yes. Okay.
Listen,
Fine.
Yakuza is temporary. Midna is eternal.
Don't worry about where you can find Zhao. He's here on stream sometimes.
Wow, way to throw you under the bus.
Find him that badly, I guess reach out to us and we'll, or come to the Discord server and pester him on there. We can find, where can people find you?
Catch a breath.
Good, die!
I mean, being suffocated by Midna is a death.
Jesus fucking Christ!
At goofwoofgoof on Twitter.com. And you can find me at Facebook.
I need to drain his soul as much as I can.
Thank you for coming by. We will see you for more Resident Evil on Monday.
Yes.
And more Yakuza Like a Dragon. We'll start upon the completion of Resident Evil 7.
So yeah, in 2 weeks. Alright.
We're saving Village for later.
Thanks, guys.
For many reasons.
Can
but we'll
I
see you
get
at
one
another
more
point.
out? Can
Go.
I get one more out?
Go.
Go for it. You have a couple of seconds before he cancels this, closes the stream. Do it.
We need to get like a stream notification that's just like a gif of Midna dancing, and in the background it plays Malomar theme from Twilight Princess.
Oh God.
And we're done here. Bye.
That's it. Bye.